APPLESMELL. Essen später. Okay. Today we want to do things a little bit differently. I want to talk about the Chomsky of the Arabs, that is Mr. Sibawayh. Although this is just a nickname, it is said that the young Persian student of prophetic tradition, hadith, was so beautiful that he had like two apples as his cheeks. Well, let me just first start with a story. I was once in a big confrontation with some teachers of Arabic grammar who attacked Chomsky, attacked me, and they even insulted our champion, Professor Chomsky. So I said, what is the alternative? So they said, it's the ocean. I said, what is the ocean? They said, Sibawayh's Al-Kitab. So I went to the nearest bookshop, bought the 5 volumes, and went into it extensively and intensively, and I came back to them, didn't have much to say. So it's like Joe Cocker with a little help of my friends. Well, the book is called The Ocean, it's called the, like let's say the Bible of Nahu, Quran Nahu. They say you cannot explain the Quran unless you have read Sibawayh's Al-Kitab. لا يفسر الكتاب إلا بالكتاب. So it gives you all the instruments of grammar, morphology, phonetics, phonology. It's also called a king's gift. You can go to the king, His Majesty, and offer him the book of Sibawayh. Mazini said, whoever wants to write about Arabic grammar after Sibawayh, he let him feel ashamed. So he left you nothing. So he left only some 5 or 6 words out of the Arabic language. He belonged to the Basra school, which was normative, by opposition to the Kufa school, which was prescriptive. That is normative, giving rules, and sometimes even logical rules like analogy. And descriptive, just listening to the native speakers, because the native speaker is always right in whatever language and whatever he says in his language. Just like the black Americans who say, I ain't never done nothing. They are using a double negation, which maybe the whites wouldn't use. So, the context of this huge encyclopedic drama of Sibawayh, the context is when, as Islam was international from the first days, you had an Abyssinian Bilal and a Persian Salman, a Roman Suhaib, and a Jewish Ibn Salam. The non-native speakers of Arabic fell into lahn, solecism. They made mistakes. And Umar ibn Khattab was angry when he heard someone reading the verse in Allah, Bari'un min al-mushrikina wa rasuli. That was a bad mistake. So they had to work on grammar, and the champion, or the first one, because Sibawayh is, APPLESMELL is the champion, is the Chomsky of the Arabs. The first grammarian is Khalil ibn Ahmad al-Farahidi, صاحب كتاب العين, a great man. And then came after him his student Sibawayh, and the student excelled the teacher, became more famous to the extent that his book is called The Ocean, and people have to be ashamed, and his book is a gift to the kings, and someone called Al-Maliki, he was Malaga, Andalusia. He was a scholar of Arabic, he wrote many books, and people asked him, have you crossed the ocean? He said, what's the ocean? He said, KITAB Sibawayh. He said, no. People said, the knowledge is nur. Sibawayh, his book consists of phonetics, phonological transformations, morphological transformations, syntactic transformations, which means that there are some similarities between the two champions, Chomsky and Sibawayh. Who took what from whom? This is a big debate. So you have these grammarians like Ali al-Khalil, Sibawayh, Ali al-Farisi, who explained the book of Sibawayh. At the end of his life, he was chasing the dogs.